Minister of Health says tougher and new restrictions are coming to the city to slow the spread of the virus. Dr. Davila adds every neighborhood in Toronto now qualifies for Ontario's red zone of restrictions, the second highest level in the province's recovery framework.
In the most recent data, from December 14th to the 20th, 21% of our respondents to our online case survey reported gathering in a private home and with people who weren't members of their household. Our fear is these results, in fact, underestimate the degree to which people were mixing over the holidays.
While some people were getting together during the holidays, spreading the virus, Toronto Fire Chief Matthew Pegg says the immunization task force worked to ensure when the vaccines are made available by the province, the force will be ready to launch mass immunization clinics with no delays, though that timeline is yet unknown.
Distribution or actual administration sites, there will be mobile capacity, there will be priority neighborhood deployment and prioritization. So a number of things are being planned.
Mayor John Tory announced emergency daycare services will be available for frontline workers as Toronto's lockdown continues into next month. He also says the city's free lunch programs will continue for kids even as school remains closed. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and there will be no party at Nathan Phillips Square. But still, there will be a celebration including the mayor and frontline workers.
I'm pleased to announce that the City of Toronto is collaborating with the CN Tower and Chum 1045 to host a virtual New Year's Eve countdown and light show. This celebration will be a safe alternative for residents who want to say goodbye, or maybe in some cases good riddance, to 2020 and welcome in 2021.
While the year isn't ending off with good news, Dr. Davila remains optimistic.
It's not infrequent that patients don't always follow the advice exactly as it's given. But that's not the time to give up hope, and it's never the time to give up on a patient.
We asked Chief Matthew Pegg if there will be increased enforcement as private gatherings in the city seem to be increasing, and he says there is no plan to amend the enforcement strategy system right now. Now, all Pegg, Davila, and Tory are asking Torontonians to do the right thing tomorrow on New Year's Eve and for the rest of the lockdown by sticking with their households.
Premier Doug Ford is speaking out tonight amid calls for him to cut ties with his own finance minister. It was revealed yesterday that Rod Phillips left the country with his wife on December 13th for a vacation on the Caribbean island of St. Bart's. The trip went ahead despite continued warnings from the government to stay home